Hello 7-pad users and welcome to this 7-pad 2.5 tutorial. Today I will show you the first setting up process and chord edition and chord play, so you can start using 7-pad quickly. So first, when you first start it will ask to allow the media files access. It's for recording the song files, so you say allow, and you want to download a sound file from the internet. This is a small package, so be sure to activate your internet connection and click download. Small file, 6 megabytes, so it could be short. And now you got successful download. If you don't do that, you will not have sound until the next 7-pad starts. So I encourage to do it, but that's your point. Now you can check the sound by pressing the pads. The pads are relative to the current scale. The first pad group here, it's a red one, and you can change the scale. By just clicking left or right here. If you want to change the root note of the scale, you can press the scale name here, or press the circle here to show the circle of fifths. You got the tonal, the tone here, and you can turn the wheel left or right to select this part, which is the actual tone. So I will put now, for instance, an E minor. So you can check the scale here, and you can change the 3 or 4 note chords to play richer chords here. So I will use this E minor. I want to use it in another pad group, so I will choose, for instance, the green one, and it's D major. I will put E minor in it, so I will click the 7-pad button here, and I will override the D major with the E minor selected in the scale. So now I got E minor 3 notes. So I want 4 notes in the blue one. I will choose here 4 notes, and I will select the blue one, and okay. And now E minor 4 notes in the blue one. Sorry. Now I can change the sounds here. For instance, I want to change the sounds to the pad. So I will choose, for instance, an ensemble string, which is a long one, longer. Okay, I can change the volume here. You got the general volume, the master one, and you got the sound volume here. You have the same from the piano. I will not show that here, but you can change the piano sound too here if you want. So you got 2 sounds at a time with 7-pad. Okay, so now I got, if I want, I can select any pad here and long press the 7-pad button, and then I can duplicate this pad everywhere I want. Say I want the 2 first will be E minor. I say okay, and now I got the 3 pads groups here with E minor, this one with E minor 4 note chords. You can play with your usual Midi cable. To show this, I will show you the keyboard cable with an OTG cable here. and I can plug it to the device. And when I do that, I can choose to use 7 pad with this device. That's what I do. And now I say OK, input device enabled. So now when I play my keyboard, one finger will play the chords here. My keyboard is an F here, starting with an F, but by default 7 pad consider starting the 1 is the C. So if you want to change that, you can do it here. So now I will change to an F, and now the first pad is the first of the scale too. So when you use it in split mode, it's better to use that. Now, what if I want to deeper customize the chords here? I go to the chord editor, which is accessible with the chords button here. You can enable, disable it as you want. And when you're in this mode, 7 pad will show some chord extension for the actual selected, which is in red in the pad group. So you select a pad group, you select a pad, and then 7 pad propose some chords extensions relative to the same triad. So when it's a minor chord, you get a minor triad here. When it's a major chord, you get major triad. You can check it with disabled the 2 pad button here. Check the sound only, and if you want to replace, you enable the 2 pad button. So now you replace the chord with the selected one. Keep pressing the pad and change the voicing. It will store the voicing. So you press the pad, you change the voicing, and now, as you can see, it remembers the voicing you want to store in it. For each note, you can change the octave by just swiping left or right each note. So if I decide this one will be the upper, so if I want to change the chord deeper by adding some notes, I can customize the chord. To do this, I go select the chord I want to change, and I can go to the custom editor here. You can see the chord keeps playing, and I can switch all the chords in the pad group, which is E minor here, the yellow one, sorry. Then we go to the yellow one again. I can switch all the chords here. It's a chromatic view, so I have 2 octaves view. You can see I can up and down the chord by long pressing the octave button, but I can just show the octave lower or deeper by short pressing it. If I press the root button, now each time I change the chord, the root note will changing accordingly to the current chord. So I can see where is the third, where is the fifth, depending on the color of each. And if I want more winds on the scale, I can change the scale here. So I will take a minor scale and I will put it to E minor. Okay, now I disable the root, and now all the scale can be played. And the advantage of it is now I can choose from 4 octaves. So if I want to, for instance, add Okay, I can save this chord. And same for each one. It's a D. So now each chord got an asterisk here to say if the name could not be the correct one because you changed it, you customize it. If you want, you can change the name completely. If you don't want the song to go too long, you can stop the song and you can change the chord name completely. E mi, for instance. Okay. And you can save it. Okay, and that's it for changing. As you can see now, you have a chord which are like a keyboard. You can play 7 notes for each chord. And if you want now, you can just record a song with it. And you can replay it, changing the and that's it for chord editing. Hope you enjoy it and thank you for watching.